Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Papa Keith's Kitchen. Well, being holiday time coming up, I'm going to make some classic dinner rolls. This is a very simple recipe. What you'll need is 2 to 2¼ cups of flour. You'll need 2¼ teaspoons of instant yeast, the rapid rise if you got it, 2 tablespoons of sugar, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, I've already started my yeast. You can see it's foamed up there about an inch or so. I like to use one of these thermometers to make sure that it's not too hot. What I did was I took my milk that I was going to put in there, and I put the sugar in there, and then I added the yeast, and waited 10 minutes, and that's what I got. So I'll pull this out, shut it off, save my battery. Although the batteries seem to be reasonable now. They were kind of expensive, but there, got it off. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just dump in my flour. Not all of it. Save some there. And I have water over here too, about, what do I got here? 2/3 of a cup. But we'll see how much of that we need. Turn my crank down here. Just give this a work out a minute. Mix in the salt. Yeast and sugar and milk. My scraper here to get all that out of there. Voila. Now give that a mix. After we get that ready, I'll put it on the table here and do a little kneading on it. And then let it rest for a while. And then I'm going to cut them into little balls and put them on a flat dish with parchment paper. Takes 25-30 minutes. Cook them. Just keep an eye on them. Cook about 375 on the heat. Just going to scrape down my sides. Add in a touch of water. Just keep an eye on that. If it's too much, you can always add more flour. Getting there, it's looking good. Oh yeah, cleaned it up really good. Powder up my surface a little bit so you don't stick. Good looking dough. The old heat's pouring right out of it. So a lot of times they tell you just to dump the yeast in the pot, but I like to make sure it's activated, you know, because sometimes you get bad yeast and then you waste a whole bunch. So if you see something that ain't working, I know in advance, I just lose a little milk and sugar versus the whole thing. So, but you do it the way you want. We all got our different ways. Now after I work this for a while, I'm going to let it rest. Just going to put my oven on 200 just to warm it up just enough so that it can rest in there while it's, and I'll take it back out and cut it, get it the way you want. So I will put it in the oven and let it rest for 10-15 minutes, and I'll take it back out and shape it up and cut them up, and then I'm going to let them rest again for 30 minutes. Then I'm going to bake them. I shall return. All right. Roll this out a little so I can make some, cut them into what I want. Cutter. Alright. So I'll let them rise up in the oven. And that'll take probably another 30 minutes or so, then they should be ready. And here we have it, a whole pile of dinner rolls. I may try one of them for lunch before I freeze the others for Christmas. Oh yeah, fluffy, just the way I like it. Thanks for tuning in.